Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name's Laken, and today we're going to be doing an Ulta and drugstore haul and also a try on. So it's going to be kind of like a haul and a get ready with. And if you like videos like this, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. Okay, before we get started, let's talk about how adorable my shirt is. Isn't that so cute? My really good friend actually bought this shirt for me for my birthday. My birthday was on September 20th, and look how cute it is. Oh, I'm so in love with it. And if y'all didn't know, I have a dog. He's my baby, and his name is Diesel. Okay, now let's get into the haul. So I'm going to show you the stuff that I got from Ulta first, and then I did get some stuff from the drugstore. This isn't a huge haul like some of my hauls that you've seen on this channel, but it's just like a little haul. So I did pick up the Jeffree Star Morphe spray. Everybody's been talking about this, and it's in the Starberry scent, and it smells so good. Let's go ahead and spray it. I wish that y'all could smell it through the camera. Like, if they could come up with something like that, that would be awesome. But I did pick this up. I do have the Morphe one, the black can, and I really do love the sprayer on these. It's such a beautiful, like, just mist on your face. It doesn't overpower. It's not gonna like blind you in the eye when you spray it. So if you haven't tried any of the Morphe sprays, setting sprays, you should definitely try them. Alright, next item I got was the Bare Minerals Original in medium beige 12. I've had this one already. I just finished it, so I had to pick up a new one. This is my everyday makeup. Lately I've been really grabbing towards this, and that always happens. I always steer away from them, try stuff out, and then I always go back to Bare Minerals because I love Bare Minerals. So I did pick up two shadows. These are the ColourPop Super Shock Shadows, and I picked up two shades. The first one that I'll show you is in the shade Ladybird. The next shade that I did pick up is Birthday Wish. Now I picked up this one because obviously it's my birthday, so I thought this was really fitting whenever I saw it. And here are the two shades together. This one right here is Birthday Wish, and this one right here is in Ladybird. Aren't those gorgeous colors? And I did pick up two other ColourPop items. I picked up the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. I've been hearing really great things about these concealers. So I picked up the shade Light 16 and Light 18. And whenever I try all this on, I will definitely show you guys some swatches on these. Next item I picked up, this is a repurchase for me, but this is the Essence Make Me Brow. And this is in the shade Blondie Brows 01. And it says that it's a filling fiber. So I just coat these through my eyebrows after I get done filling them out. And I've noticed that it lasts all day. So this is a good alternative to the Gimme Brow, which stay tuned because I got that too. Next two items that I picked up were these Morphe brushes. These are the Morphe M504 and Morphe M505. They're just some blending brushes. And I do already have both of these in my collection, but these are like one of my most used blending brushes, and who couldn't use some more blending brushes. The next purchase and the last item that I purchased from Ulta is this cute holiday collection. This is the Benefit I'm Hotter Outdoors collection, and it comes with a full-size roller lash, a full-size Hoola Benefit, and a full-size Gimme Brow. I purchased this because I was going to already purchase the mascara because I really like their mascara, and I saw this and I was like, yeah, I'll go ahead and purchase that. Now my Hoola bronzer, I don't know if I've ever showed it on here, but it's looking really rough. So picking up a full one, I can go ahead and toss that one because I'm sure it's already expired. So this will be great. I've never tried the Benefit Gimme Brow, so that will be new to me. But we'll try it on in this video since I've already tried the Essence one. Okay, and I did purchase a few things from the drugstore. I purchased them from HEB, that's here in Texas. So I did purchase another of the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. This is just a backup, just to keep in the drawer just in case I need another mascara. I really love this mascara. I would definitely say it's like the Better Than Sex Too Faced mascara. I do use that one all the time, so I just like to try to alternate my mascaras because I feel like my lashes get used to one mascara and then it kind of stops working for me. So I do like to throw this one in there, like the Roller Lash too. My three favorite mascaras would be the Roller Lash, this Lash Paradise from L'Oreal, and then the Better Than Sex mascara. All three are great. They're all different price range, so if you can only afford this one, pick this one. Next one that I purchased is this Milani Stay Put Color Brow, and I got the shade 02 Natural Taupe. And I got this to just try it out. I've tried the L'Oreal one of this, and I've tried another one, I can't remember. But I got this one to just try it out. I don't think I've ever tried this one, so we'll see how that goes. And the next two are repurchases for me. It is this e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. I really love this brush. I sometimes use this with my Bare Minerals, and it's a really good brush. Next item is also a repurchase for me. This is the Kiss Lash Couture Adhesive Lash. It's latex free. I am latex free. I am allergic to latex, so I always look for and make sure that the lash glue that I'm using is latex free. I do have this one and their black one. Both are great. This one's just a repurchase because my clear one looks like it's on its last leg, so I just went ahead and picked up another one. So that's it for my haul. So let's go ahead and try some of this makeup on. So I have moisturized already, so we are going to go ahead and prime. I'm going to use this Tatcha Silk Canvas primer. This is in the travel size right here. So once I get done with the travel size, I will for sure be buying the bigger version. I wanted to try it out before I bought the bigger version, and I can say this stuff is awesome. The only thing that I do not like about the travel size is it doesn't come with that like spatula thing to get out the product, which kind of stinks because I have to like stick my fingers in here. So you have to definitely make sure that your fingers are nice and clean before putting this on. My face is gonna get really red, but it will kind of calm down. It always gets red even when I barely touch it. Okay, it's nice and primed. And let me bring you guys a little bit more in so that you can see what I'm doing. Now I feel like y'all are like really up close in, so let's get up close and comfortable. So I'm going to start off by priming my eyes with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Everybody knows about this. I'm in the light sand shade, and I'm just going to prime my eyes. That way we can put some shadow on. I'm just going to use my fingers. And if you do see me looking down, it's because I have my mirror down here that I'm looking at to make sure I've got everything, because the camera is a little bit far away, so I can't really see exactly what's going on. So we are going to be using the Nude palette by Huda Beauty. You will see this in one of my hauls coming up hopefully shortly. So I'm going to take my Morphe by Jaclyn Hill in JH30. And I'm just gonna put this shade Bare to start off with, and we're just gonna set this concealer. They do have a concealer in here that you can use. Go for it if you'd like. I just really like my Tarte Shape Tape concealer, so that's what I use. Okay, I'm going in with that same brush, and we're gonna go right over here to the shade Play. And I thought this was the perfect palette, especially for this wine color shirt that I'm wearing. The next shadow that we're going to go into is Secret. And we're going to be taking a Morphe brush in the rose gold color. Mine came off, so I don't know which one this is. Sorry. And I'm just blending this in. You want to work with your eyeshadows and make sure that you are blending, because blending will make the eyeshadow, it will make or break the eyeshadow. If you don't spend the time blending, you're gonna get like really harsh lines. You're gonna get like really, sorry, I have like a hair or something on me. But if you don't spend the time blending, you're gonna like, what I was trying to say is, if you don't spend the time blending your eyeshadows, you're gonna get like harsh lines. You're gonna get some clumping where it's gonna be like darker or lighter. So really spend your time blending. You're gonna get that flawless eyeshadow look that you're looking for. Okay, that looks really good. Now we're gonna go into the color Teddy. Okay, that looks really good. Now we're gonna go into the color, now we're gonna go into the eyeshadow Teddy. And I'm going to stick with the same brush. You don't have to. You can change brushes if you like. But what's the sense in dirtying more brushes? And I'm just doing windshield wiper motions. And then now, after I do windshield wiper motions, I'm going to go in and do kind of like a circle motion. Just to really blend these colors together. Now I'm doing that circle motion. So I like to lift my eyebrows while I'm doing this shadow and while I'm blending, and then I relax and make sure that it is in the places that I would like it to be in, because if you're like this, you don't walk out of the house and look like this all day. So you want to make sure that your surprised face, it looks good, and your unsurprised face, it looks good. I hope that made sense. Okay, now the next shade that we're gonna go into is going to be the shade called Tickle. And since I haven't washed these brushes yet, we're just going to go in with my own that's already washed. And this is the M505. I am going to add a little bit more of that Tickle shade, and I'm going to add it right here. Okay, perfect. That's really nice and blended out. Alright, so that's it for the crease. Now we're going to go to the lid, and I'm going to go in with the shade Fantasy. It is this really pretty, unique color right here. And I'm going to take the Morphe M167 brush. And I'm going to go ahead and spray this. I'm going to spray it with the Morphe Setting Spray Mist. I'm not going to go in with this one because I don't know how I would feel since this one has like flavoring smells. So we're going to go in with this one because I know this one works. So we're going to go in with this one. So I've got the shadow here, and you're just going to mist it so it kind of makes it more like a wet shadow. And then we're going to place this all over the eye. So I'm going to go in with a little bit more just to build it up. So again, getting your shadow on your brush, misting it, and then I'm just patting it on first. Perfect. Now let's go to the other eye and do the same thing. So once you got the shadow on the brush, just give it a good spray. And you can use whatever setting spray you would like. I've even used rose water. That works really well too. And let me know, do you guys like a sped up version of this, or do you like to see the whole thing in real time? Going in again. And do you guys do your shadow first, or do you do your shadow last? I've done both ways. I like both ways. Just curious what you guys like. Okay, so the next one that I am going to go in with, I'm going to be a little bit extra here. And I'm going to go in with Daydream right there. And I'm going to put this in the center. And then I'm going to take this on a Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH41. It is kind of like a smaller version of the M167 and a little taller too. And then I'm going to spray this down. And then I'm just going to pop this right here in the center. And at first I'm just kind of like patting it in and kind of dragging it down. And then now I'm just going to kind of rub it out a little bit so that it does mix in with other shadows, because you don't want one harsh line. Do that to the other side. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it just kind of brightens the eye a little bit up, and I really like that look. Okay, now that we are semi-finished with the eye look, we are going to come back in and do mascara, but we'll wait till the end to do that. So our face is pretty tacky now, and we're ready for the Bare Minerals. So I just tap this out here, and I tapped out about that much. And then I'm going to take my It Cosmetics Love Beauty. This was from last year. I can't wait till we get the one this year. I actually went to Ulta today and got all this stuff for the haul, and they said that Ulta is going to be putting it out in the store tomorrow. So I hope you guys pick up one of these brushes, because they are amazing for powder and liquid foundation. Okay, and so I just kind of tap it like this, and then I kind of swirl it around so that it picks up all of that, and then you want to kind of tap it out to get the excess. And now we are going to buff this into the skin. With Bare Minerals, it's really important that you are buffing it into the skin. A lot of people think that Bare Minerals doesn't work, and that is because they are not buffing it in. And I like to start on here on the lower part, like of the jaw, lower cheek, and then I like to go up. I know it looks like I'm pressing hard and like buffing it in, but I'm really not pressing that hard, and I'm just buffing it. Okay, so that's pretty good for our first layer. So now I'm going to move on to the next side. Again, taking about that much and taking my brush, kind of patting it and swirling it in. Tap off that excess. And now we're going to go for the lower part of the jaw, lower cheek. And like I said, I've been using this like every day for work, and I absolutely love it. And it is super quick. And since I do wear masks at work, I find this does not come off. If you do the steps that I do, it does not really hardly come off on the mask. And that's how, me personally, I really know like a good foundation that's gonna last me all day is if it's not coming off in my mask. And you see how that took away a lot of that redness that you saw before? Now with the heart brush, this is why I really love it with the Bare Minerals. And that's why I'm using it today, is to show you guys that this brush is awesome for it, because I know it's coming back really soon, tomorrow. Because I know it's coming out tomorrow, so you can pick up this brush, because I feel like this is a game changer with this. I also do use it with this brush as well when I have two of these. One's dirty already. You can see it gross. But I really do love this brush. Actually, I have 4 of these, because I have 2 from the year before. But I really love these brushes. If you are on a budget, pick up the e.l.f. brush. It works just as well. But I love this brush because it has this nice corner right here, and it really gets in all these little cracks, like right here by my nose, because you don't want to leave this part out either. And I like to come back in here because I don't want any harsh lines. Now for my forehead, I'm going to take about this much. Same thing, patting, swirling. And then I'm going to start here in the center and kind of come out with the brush. And then also going here in the center of your eyebrows. Don't forget that part. Okay, I am really happy with that. Everything looks really good. Okay, I'm gonna wipe my lips off because that really bothers me when a foundation gets on them. Now it's time for concealer. I have used the Tarte Shape Tape on with the Bare Minerals, and it worked beautifully. It worked just fine. No issues, no problems. Concealer, we are going to use the ColourPop No Filter Concealer, and I am going to be using both shades, Light 16 and Light 18. This is Light 16. And this is Light 18. I hope that y'all can see, but this one is a little bit lighter than this one. So I did grab two of the shades in the ColourPop on purpose. I did grab the Light 16 to do more of right around here, the inner, and then I got the darker shade to do a little bit of outer, just so it's not like boom, like really bright. And like I said, I've put concealer on top of the Bare Minerals and I've had no issues. So let's see this one. And I'm kind of just dabbing this on, and then I'm going to take the darker one, 18, and kind of put it on the out. Okay, sorry about that. My camera decided to turn off. Sorry about that. My camera did shut off. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know if I have to change the settings again. Anyways, but we're going to be taking this L'Oreal blending sponge. Use any sponge that you like. It's already wet. I went ahead and wetted it. So whenever I do my concealer, I like to always go ahead and put setting spray on the sponge. I've used the Morphe setting spray on my sponge as well as other setting sprays. So I'm going to go ahead and spray this on the sponge, and then we'll blend out this concealer. And I feel like this extra step really helps that concealer to stay put. That is really pretty, but I feel like I do need a little bit more here in the inner corner where I've got a little bit discoloration. So I'm just going in with that lighter shade, and I'm just gonna kind of re-add that. And whenever I blend this out, I'm doing like more like pouncing motions, not swiping motions, because you don't want to really move the product around. You just want to kind of blend that product into the skin. And then now I'm kind of coming down here and making sure there's no line from the concealer to the foundation. But that looks really good. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So we're going to do that Light 16 and then Light 18. Man, I feel like for some reason this side is a lot lighter than this side. I don't know if y'all can see that on camera. So I'm definitely going to have to add some more of the 16 on this side so that we can even things out. I don't know how that happened. And now I'm going to take the bottom because I did put a little too much right there. Just making sure there's no harsh line. There, that looks pretty even. Okay, so now I am going to take the Light 16 and I want to kind of like highlight the face a little bit. Not too much, but just about here, just a few. And then the nose. And then just a tiny bit there. I don't want to go overboard with it, but I do want a little bit of definition to the face so that the face doesn't look so flat. Okay, I feel like that looks really good. And now I'm going to go in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder and set that under eye and set the face. And I'm just going to take that sponge and kind of just set it underneath the eyes. But we're not really baking. I'm just kind of putting it there, and then we're going to dust it right off. I'm going to take this brush. This is a R&L Moto Pro blush brush. I really like this one for powder. I don't ever use it for blush, but I love the pointedness, so it gets like right underneath and it kind of just dusts everything off. I have a little tiny glitter on my face. So I'm going to take the rest of that, whatever's left in the cap, and just kind of dust it all over and just kind of setting the face. And we're going to go into this holiday gift set right here, and we're going to grab that Hoola bronzer and we're going to bronze the face up. So tell me, do you guys use this brush or not? I remember in the beginning I really loved this brush and I used it all the time. I still keep it in my other bronzer, but today we're going to be using a different brush. And we're going to go in with Morphe Jaclyn Hill brush, and it's the JH05. And I'm just kind of patting that in there, dusting off the excess, and then we're going to go right here in the cheekbones. And you can see how that just really carved out this side, and then you can see the difference from this side. And now I'm going to go on the forehead. A little here in the center. And you can see that that's just really adding back life into the face. Now I'm kind of just carving out. Okay, and to kind of blend this out, because I don't want it to be this harsh, I'm going to use that Becca brush that y'all seen in my other hauls. And I really love this for blending out those harsh lines. Got my hair a little bit. So that looks really good. I don't see any harsh lines anywhere. Maybe here, just on the nose a little bit. Okay, that looks really good. So now we're going to move on from the face for just a little bit, and we're going to come back to the eyes. And I'm going in with that Birthday Wish by ColourPop, and we're going to be placing this on the lid as well, just to kind of brighten up things a little bit more. And for this, I'm going to actually go in with my finger. I feel like that works the best with these shock shadows. And oh my gosh, if you've never felt what one of these feels like, it feels so cool. And I don't want to totally get rid of this really pretty wine color. I'm just keeping this shock shadow here in the center and kind of giving this eyeshadow some more definition to it. I'm going to go in with a blending brush. This is the R&L Moto Pro, and this is the crease. And I'm just kind of blending that a little bit so that we don't have a harsh line from that lighter shade to the darker. That looks so pretty. I hope that that's coming out on camera. So just for the heck of it, I wouldn't usually go in with this step, but since I do want to use all the products that I got besides the brushes because I need to clean those, I am going to go in with the other shade Ladybird from ColourPop, and we're just going to put this on more of the inner right here. This step is very extra. You do not have to do this. I'm just doing it so that I can use all the shadow. And again, I'm taking that crease brush and I'm blending that. That looks so pretty. I'm gonna come up to the camera so that you can see. But do you see how we've got like that really bright color, Ladybird, and then we've got the Birthday Wish Huda Beauty shadow. Oh, that looks so pretty. Okay, now we're gonna go to the brows, and we're gonna use that Milani Natural Taupe brow. Okay, I don't know why, but I really struggled to get that open. So this is what it looks like. It's just like a little pot. And I am gonna try out the brush. If this brush does not work out, I have another brush, so. But I really wanna give the brush a chance. So I'm going to brush out my eyebrows here, and I'm gonna kind of get a little bit on the brush. Kind of brush that out. And now we're gonna do the front here. I like to always like kind of draw that line underneath here, and then I kind of like to like push up the product. I haven't used like one of these potted ones in such a long time. I usually use the pencils, but this actually looks really good. Can you see the difference? Like this one looks so put together, and this one's like, let me give that one a brush again. Yeah, I think that came out really good. It's just gonna take me a little while to get used to this instead of just being able to like quickly do it. But I really do like the look that it gave my brows. There are a few areas that I'm just going back in. But yeah, that looks really good. It'll definitely take me a little bit more practice to get back in the swing of using a potted brow gel. But I really liked that, and the applicator really wasn't that bad at all. So definitely a win for me. Okay, now the Benefit Gimme Brow. I don't think I'd ever tried this before. Maybe I have in the past, but I'm not sure I have ever tried this. And what is the shade? Oh, the shade's in 3, and it looks pretty dark. I'm gonna start on like the middle to the outside just to make sure that it's not too dark. No, that was okay. If I do purchase the big size of this one, if I think that this one is good, I would definitely purchase a lighter shade. It is a little hard to use because the wand, like little applicator, is really hard to get my fingers around because it's just so small, and I feel like I have no control because the bottle's really small. But I know that this is like their smaller size, that's not the actual size of it. But I really do like that. That was really nice. Now I'm just kind of going over with the little spoolie in the Milani one just to make sure. Okay, that was really nice. I feel like they're really in place. I really do like this. I'm definitely going to practice some more and get the hang of it because I really do like the look of that. Okay, going in with that same kit, we're going to go in with that Benefit Roller Lash. And I've used this before and I really do like it. Like I said, I was going to buy this and I saw that kit and I was like, wow, that's a good deal. So I'm going to go ahead and place this on. And I do feel like with any mascara, you definitely have to give it a few coats. So I feel like the first coat of a mascara should never be a make or break for you. I forgot how weird the wand feels on my eyelashes because I'm used to like a big fluffy brush. I haven't used this one in a while. And this one just like kind of spreads apart all your eyelashes. And it feels really stiff. I did get a few dots up here, but I'm gonna wait for that to dry, and then I like to use a spoolie and kind of knock that off. You don't want to try to take it off right away because you want it to kind of dry. so that you don't ruin your eyeshadow look. And mascara is one of my favorite steps with makeup, so like I really like to take my time. Okay, now that we have that top lash on, I almost forgot to do the bottom shadow. Oh my gosh. Some people don't like to do the shadow on the bottom. I am a personal fan of it. I really like to do it. I'm going to take the Morphe M506, like a smaller blending brush, and I'm going to go into the shade Tickle, and I'm going to run that along my lower lash line. Okay, taking that same brush, we're going to go into the shade Spanked. This one right here. It's like a really pretty wine color, and for just like a little bit of pop of color on the lower lash line, we're gonna go in with that one, and I'm gonna start here in the outer. Now I kind of am just laying that shadow messily, how would you say it? I'm just kind of slapping it on there, and then I'm going to go in with my Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH37, and I'm just going to blend that out, okay? We're not going to leave it messy. For my eye shape and my eye color, I really like the way that the lower shadow looks like. So I'm just kind of blending that out, and now I'm going to kind of go in circles, because with this look you want everything really like smoothed out. You don't want it. Okay, sorry about that. My camera was about to die, so I had to switch out the battery. That is why when you have a camera and you do YouTube, you need at least 2 batteries, so that when one is charged and your other one dies, you can just place in the new one. Definitely a good tip for you guys if you want to do YouTube. Okay, so now that mascara up here has probably already dried, hopefully. And I'm going to go in with that same spoolie that we used, and I'm just going to kind of go over it. Okay, and then since that's done, I'm just going to kind of go over the shadow, make sure everything looks good. And I'm going to go in with that rose gold Morphe brush, and I'm just going to make sure everything's blended out around where I just spoolied. Okay, that looks a lot better. Now we're going to go back in with that Benefit roller lash, and we're going to do the bottom lash. Okay, we are still not done. We're going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter in Amrezy. Hands down my top highlighters. This thing is so good. I even bought a backup whenever I started hearing that they were getting rid of this. So glad they brought it back, but I do have a backup. And I've put a pretty good dent here in the middle, if you can see that. Oh, and I went in with the Morphe R36. I'm going to go in with another brush. I'm going to go in with the Morphe M438, just because I want a really pop-in highlight today. If you want a more natural looking highlight, definitely go in with this one. But today, I'm feeling extra. Now I'm just going to put that a little bit on the tip of my nose, down the center here, on my lip. And I'm also going to place it in the inner corner. And the inner corner, I'm going to go in with this Kayla brush. I got this at either Marshall's or TJ Maxx. I hauled it here on my channel. It came with a set, and I really like these brushes. Okay, I want a little bit more of a pop, you know, extra. I'm going to go in with the Morphe setting spray, just because I don't know how this one's going to do around my eyes, and I don't want my eyes to water and ruin all our hard work. Now I'm just going to flip the brush to the other side, grab some more of that highlight, give it a little, and then I'm going to go just a little bit here on the brow bone, a little on my nose, and on my lip. Now we're gonna go in with this NARS by Ulta, and it's in the shade Pour Toujours. I don't know. I got it for my birthday, since it's my birthday. They give you a gift at Ulta, and this was my gift. So we're gonna try it with this eye look. If it doesn't work, we'll take it off. And I'm not going in with lip liner. Usually I do go in with lip liner, but today, not feeling it. Yeah, that matches this look. Maybe a little brown, but looks good. Okay, now to finish off this look, because I know you guys are ready to get out of here already, but to finish this look, we're gonna go in with that Morphe, how do you say it, Starberry scent. Smells like strawberry. I cannot wait for this. Let's go. Now I am extra. I use a lot. Use how much ever you like. Oh yeah, that's nice. Oh, that smells so good. I did read some reviews and some people said it kind of smelled like chemical, or no, I think they got a bad batch. This smells so good. That smells so good, and it feels really good. It doesn't feel tacky, nothing like that. I approve. I like it. I love that it's hot pink. I am a sucker for anything pink, and when this is gone, I'll definitely repurchase it. Feels just like this one. The smell is a lot better. I don't even remember what this one smells like. No, the smell on this one's really nice too. So definitely purchase these. These are awesome. I really do like this lip shade, but I'm going to add some Morphe Virgin to it just for fun. There. I feel like that looks a little bit better. Do y'all agree? Or do y'all like the other way better? Okay. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys had a really good time hanging out with me, doing like a haul slash get ready with me slash tutorial, put it on your face. I hope that you like some of these products and you are inspired to either recreate this look or buy some of these items. I love this look that I came up with. I'm definitely going to be wearing this again. This eyeshadow just looks stunning. It looks really good with my shirt, my dog mom shirt. Thank you to my best friend who got it for me. So yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any suggestions, anything that you would like to see, definitely leave them down in the comments below. I do read all my comments and I always reply back to you guys. So definitely give this video a like if you haven't already, and subscribe down below. It really does help me a lot, and I hope you guys have a great weekend whenever you're watching this, and love y'all. Bye.